Tonight I'm going to be making my Mexican restaurant style rice, and I'm going to show y'all how to do it. For now, you're going to need 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 2 garlic cloves, and a piece of white or yellow onion. This will be the sauce that you're going to pour into your rice that makes it red and gives it all that flavor. I'm going to be using my Magic Bullet, the one I use to make smoothies, to make the puree. You need something kind of like this or a food processor because you want it to be pureed very good. You're going to add 1 heaping tablespoon, this is my tablespoon, to the cup of the tomato paste. You have to use tomato paste. Do not use tomato sauce. The tomato paste is what gives the authentic Mexican restaurant taste to the rice. Now you're just going to add your 2 garlic cloves and your piece of onion and about 1/4 cup of water. Going to blend it up. You're going to put your leftover tomato paste in a container. Never store any kind of leftover food goods in the can in the fridge. All right, I have my pan on high heat and I'm going to add corn oil. This is about, I'd say 3 tablespoons. You're gonna want this to get nice and hot. For my rice, I'm gonna be using this El Mexicano rice right at Walmart. And I do not wash my rice. I'm gonna be using 2 cups. Rice. We're going to toast this very, very good because that toastiness gives it flavor also. My heat is still on high and I'm just gonna keep stirring it and stirring it. Make sure you keep stirring it though, because if you don't, then it will burn. Okay, when it starts looking brown like this, you're gonna wanna lower your heat just a little bit because we're gonna add that tomato puree in. You're gonna mix it all in together and cook it for about 40 seconds. So that way the strong onion and garlic taste can kind of cook out of it. Make sure you keep stirring it. If not, it will burn on the bottom of the pan. You're going to need 4 cups of hot water. So pour in 2 cups of hot water to your blender or whatever you use so you can get that extra puree out. Pour it in to the rice. Get another 2 cups. Now mix it up. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the caldo de pollo. You will have to have this one. You cannot substitute it for anything else or you will not get that taste that you're looking for. A tablespoon of this tomato caldo de pollo. Some garlic powder. And I'm going to add maybe ½ a teaspoon of ground cumin. You're going to mix it in and then you're going to give it a taste for salt. Needs more. Add another ½ a tablespoon of chicken bouillon, a tablespoon of salt. That made it perfect. So now you're going to turn your heat to medium low. You're going to cover it up with a piece of tin foil, or at least this is what I do. Put your lid on. Close it really good around the pan so that way none of the steam escapes. And be careful because it's hot. You're going to need to leave it cooking for 20 minutes. Do not open the lid. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I'm going to turn my heat off and you're going to set your rice to the back and let it sit for 10 minutes. Do not open the lid. After 10 minutes, I uncovered it and I fluffed it with my fork. Does that look like your local Mexican restaurant rice?